also have a card that I just got back from PSA, so a little Try again. Damn it. What's good, UFC card collecting friends? Welcome back to Joe's Card Stash, and this is episode 4 of my UFC card update. This is going to be a quick little video. I want to go over the 2022 Prizm checklist that just came out. I want to talk about the rookies that came out, who signed autos, what I think of the checklist in general. And then I also have a card I just got back from PSA, a UFC card that I sent in, and just a little PSA reveal. So with that being said, let's talk some cards. All right, so before I get into this checklist, I want to show you the card I got back from PSA. I'm going to cover up the grade, and this is the card. This is a 2021 Prizm Merab Devashvili Teal Prizm. I'm really big on Merab. He's one of the rookies from Prizm that I feel is underrated. He's just under that tier of Khamzat and Gan and Yuri, and I'm kind of priced out of all those guys, but I can still afford Merab cards. I actually got this one for like maybe a little over $100. For a teal, it's really good. I mean, teals are out of 49, so I mean it's a really low numbered card for $100, and I think this guy could really do some big things. He's hurt right now, but when he gets better and he has some fights, I think he's really going to impress a lot of people, and I think that's it was a steal for $100. So I found it on eBay. It looked great. It looked really clean, centering and stuff. And then I had it sent to me, and I looked at it with a magnifying glass, and I didn't see any surface defects or anything like that. So I thought I had a good chance to 10, and let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3. Gem 10. There we go. There we go. That is a beautiful card. I've actually been doing really well with PSA. I must say, like, even I've done a bunch of stuff with SGC, and I've done better with PSA. So, and PSA sells for way more. So I'm really excited about this. This is a card I'm very willing to sit on. I have a lot of hope for this guy. So I might list it on eBay at a high price and kind of see where it goes. But if it doesn't sell, I think he wins a couple fights. This could 5x what I bought it for easily. So yeah, this is a beautiful card. Very happy to have it. Add it to the PC for now and see if anybody wants to buy it. If any of you out there are interested in it, DM me, let me know. Yeah, so that's the PSA reveal. Now let's get into 2022. It's probably honestly the last thing I'll probably buy for a while from 2021 Prizm, because I'm super excited about 2022 and that's where I want to go. So let's do it. Let's get into 2022 Prizm. Okay, it's time for the main event. We're going to talk about 2022 Panini Prizm UFC. They released the checklist last week on Friday, but I was out of town, so this is the first chance I've had to kind of make a video. But yeah, it's coming out. I'm recording this on Monday. It's coming out in 2 days on Wednesday, and I'm super excited. I was so excited to see this checklist. I've been anxiously waiting for it to see who's going to be in there, and I have the whole list right here. I'm not really gonna, a lot of people show, a video screen of them going over the list, but that's not really my thing. I'm not really into computer screens, so I'm just gonna look at it like this, and I'll put some pictures up on the screen, kind of do it my way. But yeah, let's get into it. So the base set is gonna have, just like 2021 Prizm, it's gonna have 200 cards. 100 of them are gonna be horizontal. 100 of them are gonna be vertical. I'm not gonna go too much into the design and all that stuff. I don't love the design. I liked the design better last year, but it's Prizm. It's going to do great. There's really cool rookies in here. I have a feeling these cards are going to look better in person than they do on the screen, so I'm not going to judge it until I get it. I know a lot of people are worried about, off-centering and stuff like that, which it's going to happen. It always happens, and it makes it so it's, if you can spot it and you get a PSA 10, it makes the card worth way more because it's very hard to do. So I don't really trip on that too much. They're going to have their quality control issues, and I'm sure if I get a gigantic card and it's off-center, I'm going to be pissed, but, it is what it is. But that being said, this is more about what's going to be, who's going to be in the set rather than what the set looks like and the inserts and stuff, that type of stuff. So yeah, 100 horizontal cards, 100 vertical cards, and the base cards for me, it was all about finding what rookies were going to be in there. There's a bunch of people that I was looking for, and they got a lot of them. There's some great rookies in here that I'm so excited to try to chase. Going down the list, the first one is Umar Nurmagomedov. Man, I'm so bad with their names. But Umar's amazing. He's a really good fighter, and this is going to be his rookie card. Excited for him. Jack Shore just fought this weekend in London. I didn't go over the London fights, but the London fights were amazing. And Jack Shore was one of them, and he's getting printed for the first time in this, and he's a really good up-and-comer, and I'm excited to collect him as well. Also in the horizontal, you have Gamer Gamrot, Matuz Gamrot, another amazing fighter. Super excited to collect him. And so, these are just guys that caught my eye. If you guys, know of anybody or see anybody in this list, I'll put a link in the description to Cardboard Connection, and you guys can look at the list. And anybody you're excited about, tell me, because a lot of these fighters I don't know. I'm learning a lot, but I'm still not the most versed person in UFC. So if there's other guys I'm leaving off this, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear who you guys are after and who I should go after. Let's see. Shavkat Rakhmonov. I saw him fight recently. He's the real deal. That is a good-ass dude. He's someone I'm going after. I have a feeling the word is out on him. He might be kind of hard to get. A lot of people are going to be going after him, especially on the where you pick your fighter breaks. He's going to be expensive, but if you can get him in a weight class break or in a box break a personal box, he's going to be good. Paddy Pimblett, that's going to be the number one guy everyone's going for in this. That's the Kamzat of this set. In the rookies part of it. Paddy the Batty he's I don't know. He's got all the charisma you need. Hopefully he can match it with his fighting, and if he can, he's going to be a juggernaut. He's going to be Conor McGregor. But right now he's just got a lot of personality. He's super fun to watch. So I will collect him, of course, like anybody else, and hopefully I get a gold. Hopefully I get some some crazy parallels, because that dude is going to be worth a lot of money. Rafael Fiziev, another one who's really, really good, could be champion. Going to collect him as well. Very excited about him. So that was the horizontals. Now we're going to go to the verticals. The verticals, Ilya Topuria also fought this weekend at UFC London. Looked really good. Started a little fight with Paddy the Batty. They were fighting in a hotel room. Good shit for the prices of cards in the UFC, and he looked really good too. So he's another one. I'll collect him all day. Tom Aspinall. Again, a lot of these, for some reason, are all the London guys. Tom Aspinall is another one who looked really good. I think he's a heavyweight who could, he could give Cyril Gane a go. So going to collect Tom. Very excited about that one. And let's see. Oh, we got the Seans. Sean Brady, Sean Strickland. Sean Brady should be getting a title fight soon. I mean, he looks fantastic. Sean Strickland's just a big mouth, but big mouths, get a lot of press, and he could be worth a lot. Paul Craig, another really good fighter. I haven't talked about women too much, but Casey O'Neill. I think Casey O'Neill is really, really cool and really exciting. I think she's going to be a good woman fighter to chase in the set. Who else do we got? Jalen Turner. Jalen Turner, I love. He fought in not London, but the one before it. He's the guy with the tarantula. He was holding a spider at weigh-ins. I think he's got a lot of potential. He actually practices at the gym here, so I've photographed him a few times. He's a really nice guy, and I hope he can do really well. So I'm going to collect him as well. Anyone I photograph, I get to, I like to collect just because it's cool, because I kind of know him. But I think he's a really promising fighter. So that's it for the rookies that I see. You guys got some other suggestions, let me know. After that, you go into the autographs and inserts. It starts off with the Champion Signatures Checklist. The champion signatures I've noticed, I mean, a lot of these actually, that's the one thing about the Prizm checklist that I noticed, they didn't change much. A lot of the people that are signed in 2022 Prizm signed in 2021 Prizm, so it's a little annoying that it's a lot of repeats. You know, I wish they could have got more new people. So the champion signatures has 10 fighters, and a whole bunch of, well, I wouldn't say a whole bunch of them. A few of them are repeats, but some new ones are Brandon Moreno, Charles Oliveira. You'll notice that all through this list. Those are the two guys that seems like they added to almost every insert and autograph is Charles Oliveira and Brandon Moreno. This year, I think, you know, those guys made a lot of noise, and they got them to sign and really pushed them pretty hard. Henry Cejudo and Brock Lesnar were weird ones to me. I mean, both those guys haven't fought in a while. To put them in a Champions autograph, and I really like the Champions autograph. I think they're the cleanest cards, and those two guys, I'm like, maybe in the Legends, but I don't know if they should be in Champions. Valentina, Alexander Volkanovski, those will all be really, really cool ones. Rose is a new one to the Champions checklist, so that'll be, I mean, I would love to get any of those. And then you have the Legends signature series, and there's some really cool people in the Legends. That's where they put Khabib this year, so Khabib is signed in the Legends series. And then some people that I'm really into is like BJ Penn. Again, he has a connection to where I work. I've photographed him multiple times, and it's just cool. I'd love to collect BJ. Anderson Silva and Daniel Cormier are both new, and those are both, you know, some pretty cool guys to get autographs from. Then you get into the signature set. Now this is where, you know, it's all the regular fighters that sign, and this is where I really feel like they fell flat. Not very many rookies. There's obviously two huge people in this that make a huge difference in this entire buying these boxes, and that is Khamzat Chimaev and Islam both signed, which is gigantic. As soon as I heard that, I was like, okay, I need to buy a box of this and put it in the closet, because everyone's going to chase those autographs. That's going to make this set really, really important and expensive. So, but other than that, there's really not that many great people in this list. I mean, as far as rookies, Paul Craig's really the only one. Everyone else is like, you know, just a lot of people they've had before, and no one I'm super excited about collecting. Giga Chikadze has an autograph. That would be pretty cool. I still think Giga's got a lot of potential, even though Calvin Kattar beat the fuck out of him. After that, you have the inserts. Bonus machines, I don't really like those cards. I think that's a terrible design. I'm not super excited about checking that. Color Blast I love, but the Color Blast is like, there was only like 3 new fighters in Color Blast. All the rest were repeats. The 3 new fighters, like I said before, is Charles Oliveira, Brandon Moreno, both new, and then Rose Namajunas. I would love a Rose Color Blast. I mean, I would love any Color Blast, but a Rose Namajunas Color Blast would be amazing. Then you have the Fearless checklist, which is pretty much the same as last year, but with Brandon Moreno and Charles Oliveira, and also Cyril Gane. They added Cyril Gane in a bunch of these too, which is cool, because, you know, Cyril's amazing. Fireworks is probably my favorite insert from 2021 Prizm. I'm glad they're bringing it back. There's a bunch of new people in the Fireworks checklist. Charles Oliveira, Sean O'Malley, Cyril Gane, Yuri is in it this year, and Brandon Moreno. But I love the design of those cards. They're beautiful. So those ones I'm really excited about. And the last thing they have is the Prizm Flashback, which is a design from 2012, the very first Prizm, and I love it when they do that, and especially this year, because I don't like the design this year. So there's a lot of great fighters in that. It's all the standards that they always do, but I'm excited about those as well. The Flashback Prizms, I think, are going to look really good in person, because 2012 Prizm looks really good in person. Other than that, that's it. That's the whole thing. Like I said, I you know, it's Prizm. It's going to be great. I'm going to get into it as much as I can. They're really expensive. The boxes are already $1,000. I don't think I'm going to be able to buy a box, at least at first. We'll see how things go. But I do have an idea that I'm pretty excited about. I think I'm going to buy into a break, and I'm going to buy some packs, and I'm going to spend the same amount of money in both and see what I do better. You know, do I do better buying packs, or do I do better buying into breaks? And it'd be kind of fun. And then, you know, if I sell some cards and I get some money together and I can buy a box, maybe I'll rip that for you guys as well. But that's my plan. Look for more videos coming up. Also, I have a giveaway on Instagram right now. I'm giving away a Chronicles Hobby Pack. So go over to my Instagram, Joe's_card_stash, And if you want to sign up, sign up to enter for that, do that. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.